Management Board. Good morning, and thank you for coming on today.
Good morning.
Well, when you talk about tourism, I mean, there are states that, some of those tourism sites just appear to stand out. But for Bayelsa, what's the plan for the tourism board? What do you intend to do to attract tourists here?
We are starting a program. We've started a program already, the AMA Awards. And it's one of the programs that we're hoping will help people to identify the fact that, we have a few things to sell in the state tourism-wise. There are plans in this state to develop resorts and to develop our tourist sites, which we do have as well. We have a lot of ancient relics that exist. We have a lot of tourist sites that maybe haven't been advertised much to date, but we intend to ensure that the world knows what exists in here. So this week, the AMA Awards started with a whole lot of other programs that would lead up to the proper award ceremony on Saturday night.
So focusing on AMA ahead of that time. So how do you think that AMA is going to help boost all of those?
Yeah, we have people coming in from all over the world, and we believe that it will be well televised, that a lot of viewers, millions and millions of viewers will be watching the award ceremonies. In the past, we've had a lot of negative stories about Bayelsa, so if you were asking people to come here, they probably think there's something really bad here and they wouldn't want to come. But if people have experienced it worldwide, from all over the world, they have a first-hand experience. Things are not really the way they've heard that it was in the past. They would have a completely different view of what we have here, and so they'd be willing to come, to stay in our hotels, to enjoy our lovely beaches, and to visit our ancient sites that we have as well.
You also have beaches here in Bayelsa?
Oh yes, we do. We have over 120 kilometers of beachland in
Because
Bayelsa.
that's what Chamberlain just asked a little earlier, asking what exactly do you have in Bayelsa when you talk about tourism, so that people can actually get to identify with your state and say, perhaps I should be spending my next vacation in Bayelsa State.
Oh yes, we have over 120 kilometers of beautiful coastline. Prior to now, it probably was a bit difficult to access because it was all accessed by the water. But this present administration has commenced road networks to all the nook and crannies of the state. So we know that the state is opening up. So we are now sure that people can actually drive to these different places in a little while. And so, as a responsible government, we have to work in advance of the projects that have been planned and ensure that there's actually...
when we talk about tourism, it's an all-encompassing affair to the extent that the people were also keen to it. The moment you step into the state, you can feel the warmth, you can feel the reception of the people. Are you carrying the people along so that they know that this is what the government also plans?
Oh yes, we are ensuring that. We're ensuring that the people are aware of the fact. I'm sure everybody in Yenegua today is aware that we have a huge load of people coming in, visitors coming in, because somehow there's a lot of involvement from the people as well. With the AMA Award ceremony, there's a lot of employment coming up, short-term employment, of course, but obviously it's an economic gain for them. The hoteliers are also gaining, different sectors of people are being employed. So obviously the people are welcome, the people are happy that they have visitors coming into the state. So I want to believe that the awareness is quite good.
You talked about AMA being a program. AMA is not your program, you're just hosting it, right?
Yes.
So how do you intend to leverage on the publicity that AMA is going to be bringing to your state?
We intend to leverage on it from public programs like this one we're doing, and so many others that we have done prior to this one. And it won't end after the AMA ends. We have to continue, to utilize clips from these events to advertise all our other upcoming programs.
You don't think that security is an issue for you?
Oh no, I actually believe that the security is well under control. I know we've had a few mishaps recently, but really there's nowhere in the world that you don't have these mishaps. I mean, even in New York, sometimes you hear worse stories. But generally, it's been quite safe here. You could drive at all times of the day and night these days in Yenegua, which I know wasn't the case a few months back or a few years back. It wasn't the